my people. The payment to IAA. The man using his own car that he get, that he renting it. And the man taking 1,000 and change to pay for his own car. He renting it to the, hey, my people. The man using his own car. The man renting his own car. But you can't blame the man. The central bank governor paying for his own hall that he already paid, sent 20 years ago. He got his 60,000 from A. Is this the government we came to rescue? Is this the government that Mo Ali champion? Is this the government that people were under the rain and the poo-poo water? How soon we came to this? How soon we have destroyed a good government, a good rescue mission? How soon? Everywhere got problem.
I think so.
The people found some company from Turkey. Segu Dugle found out they can't take care of the port of Buchanan. Why Segu Dugle sitting there? Mandela Cooper went to Guinea. She go for her own company.
Because August 2nd,
to bring them.
August 3rd.
This is the other one. Also representing the MCS and NAFA. All of them called imperial powdering. All of them. Double dipping. That you said, you guys saying that, I mean? Nowhere to run. Everybody hustling.
Had so much land for 2 nights.
Nowhere to hide. The government is jobo. The Liberian people are suffering. They can pretend that it's good, it's no better. The situation in the country is worse. When will President Bwaka wake up? When will President Bwaka start putting Band-Aid on wound and solve the problem and go into that wound and debride the wound and use surgical precision and do good treatment? When? I suspend you go sit down, I suspend you will pay. I suspend you will pay. That wait for MC, that wait for LACC information before I take action. Are you kidding me? Let's check those out with the president. Let's see the corrupting they have involved in. I will start calling their name because I have dossier of information on them. Samuel Kofi Woods, Monica Kamar, Mandela Cooper, Colonel Crab, let's call their name. Louis Tamba, Uncle Sir Johnny.
Yeah.
I will call out the name. Information that have reached me that they have built a cycle. We pray that how you call him, Sylvester Graceful as well. He's in. Thank God he's in Texas. He rests this month. Everybody have built their own way. Our country is no more on autopilot. It's on free fall. It's on free fall. And if the president continue to sleep on the country, if the president continue to waste time and think that man are going to fall from heaven to transform our country, tell me I'm telling you, we have no country. The people trusted Joseph Imabwaka. How can Edward Kofa get a job, a special envoy, and nobody know who I am? How can you hold a diplomatic passport and we're begging Donald Trump and say, don't give up visa restriction, Donald Trump? You know how many people out there get visa, get diplomatic passport on the water? You know? Have you asked Gregory Coleman, how much is the budget on this fire investigation? Oh, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you hard. I got information. Have you asked Gregory Coleman and Oswald Twed, the Justice Minister, how much the government have put in money-wise? They bought a plane with money. $10,000 free. It's gonna Kofa. Kofa took 2,000 and gave it to John Yanti family. They negotiating, don't ask for 50,000, ask for 100,000. No, don't ask for 100. Ask for money. Have you asked?
Christian Kofa.
Have you asked how much money? How much money? How much money was what? It's how much money is continuing being poured in this investigation? If I tell you, it will shake you. What balls do they are enjoying? Gregory Coleman and guys, listen, bring any Momo. They will arrest them. They will make case, all of them. They will make money. They say they got out the people with talk.
But do you think the CDC administration did what didn't do what President Walker is doing now?
Benzi, the men get moral, the men get moral to talk on corruption. The men get moral at the same man. We don't have the moral ground that the man put in office. So let the man speak his mind. I am playing tips that I found for your Liberian people there.
That people hear what I'm saying. They gotta get them money. The
president get Babolula money.
The president went a day. The president said that, and the president went a day. They said, oh, we gotta pay the man. The president said, but why you won't do it? They say, yeah, chief, president, you're gonna do it. Exactly what happened. That why you want to do? Yeah, all right, you're gonna do it. Because the president must have Henry Samoa as the bank governor. Now you're gonna know why. So somebody asked me to this center, do you really believe that Joseph Boakai is in charge of the country? They asked me, do you really believe that Joseph Yuma Boakai is in charge of the country? And I asked them, I said, why? This is Mosteno, you did everything for the president. Do you really believe that the president can speak for himself? Or he only speak on a written document, on a written paper? And they tell him, you got to say this, you got to say that. Are you not concerned where this country is heading? I mean, somebody in the government, a respectable individual, are you not concerned where this country is heading? And listen, our other words about to pick my son up, say, you know what, let me talk to you later. And Boakai has disappointed hundreds of thousands of Liberians. You know, I received a phone call. I'm not calling people names. I received a phone call from, this is Steno, man. We are afraid of you. Call, and trust me, I'm not going to call your name. Center, I'm changed. I'm not going to call your name. But I received a phone call from advisors and ministers, and and the director said, man, we're disappointed. When we wrote this story yesterday, Gibson, they said we're disappointed. You know, the executive mansion is divided. What you saw yet? It's Bushman, Keita, Crispy, and that's that group. It's there for the other group that's saying don't do it. But then they told the president the only way for Henry Samoa to get this job, Alosha Stadu got to resign. The only way Alosha Stadu resign, we got to give him money. Because the president wants to say, what you want us to do? The president wanted this.
We got to compensate him. That the right word, that the English word,
no, I'm not saying money, but leave me with a compensation business. That's people hear what I'm saying. They got to get him money. The
president get Babolula money.
The president wanted it. The president said that, and the president wanted it. They said, oh, we got to pay the man. The president said, but why you won't do it? They said, yeah, chief, president, you're going to do it. Exactly what happened. That why.
The people who brought the old man in, they confessing small, and telling the Liberian people that they lied to the people. They ran a propaganda that lying on other people to get Joseph Boakai to the executive mansion. I mean, it's proven here to the people and the Liberian people. These are the guys who campaigned for the man. These are the people who took they had a show on Stanton Spoon collecting money, 100,000, 200,000, John Molu. And that was a mistake the old man even did, but not even employing John Mulu. That was a very serious mistake. Should I employ that man saying the GAC and have that give them a prosecution power that will prosecute people and grab all those guys who passing around stealing. Let me be fair with you guys. The old man is old. We know that. We didn't. That old man old thing is not something that Librarian would take because he told us that he's going to do the job. But Pop got these guys there, the old man got these people to work, and they just going around stealing. Every day when you get out stealing. And the old man, I mean, he's doing his best. I mean, I can't, I don't, I'm confused at a certain stage. Like these guys that co-star them. I mean, it's tent on them. These guys are confused. The other time you were on your show, I think it was just or last Friday, you were saying, you're asking what the old man, where will his legacy be? I don't even know if Boga gonna have one. Because he got a bunch of kids around him who are stealing on an industrial scale. Those guys are stealing every morning. You get up, you hear stealing every morning. Tomorrow you're gonna hear another story. Somebody gonna pop up with stealing. But these are tips I've just got from the thing here and just playing these tapes here. I like the way the other woman from Maryland, the way the woman there with them. She there with Spoon in here. This particular lady here. She said that these are the people you thank God you're here. You will lie to her about all these people. I know some people.
What do you make of that?
Which
Hi,
one?
how are you?
My name is Nyemade Williams.
Okay. Williams, it's good to have you on Spoon TV. The donation, medical supplies, the senators have been in the county for about 4 days, ending this entire process with a huge consignment of medical supplies at the hospital. What do you make of that?
Which one of the senators are you speaking?
Okay, Senator Sir Joseph made a donation, but you saw the pro team and other senators, they were also here.
I'm very happy because your very Spoon FM used to say a whole lot of things about the past government. Your castigate, you say a whole lot of things. And our expectation was wow. But now since the government have taken over, we have not seen anything. And the ex-government, they proving to us that they still love the country, they still continue with their love. That you're the one used to castigate, you used to say a whole lot of things. So I'm very happy for you to be on the ground, for me to talk with you, because I really wanted to express my feeling to Spoon FM. That you're put in a problem.
So okay, but again, let's talk. It's a very great conversation, and we love to hear people express themselves. Now, so first of all, you're excited about the donation.
I'm very excited.
But do you think that in just 4 months you're already in a problem with a very young administration?
The administration, it is not young. Because people say a whole lot of things. They said they were miracle people. They had about 100 years. You guys, the meetings, they have 100 years experience. They could do better things. But since they keep, even a baby can be one more, or if you born a child, when this child will benefit you, as soon as you born that baby, you will tell from that baby is, and you will know that baby.
So in 4 months now, yes. You already know that.
I know that because the president told us that you are living on loan. So I know that when he have to pay a bride debt, he have to pay asset bank money. So I know that the president will not do nothing for this country. So my expectation is very low. But I was very high because according to your special Spoons and TV, when you get on radio, you say a whole lot of things. The man he got good experience. He can do this. We are the other one. Most of the men used to monitor you, so I'm very happy. You're gonna play me loud. Let people hear me. Let people hear me.
No, you have over 200 people watching you right now listening to you.
Let people hear me because now you're poor in a problem. And the problem why you're poor in no understanding, we can't see it. One day, man, will Philippine a loan money before you turn to lab.
Okay, so finally, what were your expectations? What did you expect that the government would do in 4 months? Like when you voted for the government, what were your expectations? Like at least within 4 months, can you look the camera? At least within 4 months, the government will have done this, the government will have done that. What were your expectations in 4 months for the government?
I expected for them to start with the highway from Buchanan to San Luis County.
Yeah.
Because the whole world know them. The experience the guy is too wild.
Yeah.
They almost pay on Joseph Boga. They almost said the experience the Kiwi were too hard. The experience was too hard. They lied to the people. The woman insulted, we know that, but the lies that brought Joseph Boyka, the propaganda and the lies. The lies too much. The lie that the Kush were killing people. Now this government, their own DA boss, who want to fire, and they fire him. He said in one of the interview that the drugs is everywhere. They are bringing it now, like just get it in the plane and bring it down. They say they arrested one other one the other time, but they gave her VIP treatment while she was sleeping in. Then she was sleeping in like somebody sleeping in the house. These are drugs. Kush kid, zombie drug killing people. Zombie killing people. Joseph Boyka got the first week, second week, he's saying he's going to do drug there. To up to now, drugs are all in the country. Every human being is getting affected by these drugs. If you're not there, your child, one of your relatives is there. The government is not even doing anything about it. They're still fighting to the DA, the new people they put there. The thing got money, and the children can't maintain. They can't. That was AB Kroma, Fatigale. That what they fought because the thing is all embedded in the higher ups. You catch a lower person, and then the higher ups on that side making call, they release a person. Well, George, we were fighting those things, and they were doing it. They said, "Oh, were bringing Kush in the town." They were bringing it. So now that they are there, why Kush still coming? Why can't they go to the airport where the thing passing and put a system in place, put money in the team because the thing is affecting everybody? Joseph Boyka, son got a club over there. We just saw the other day the sent him ability son. So I was wondering, is he the dealer or he's the user? You letting the dealers to roam free, but then those are like using the drugs, and that is the one who's supposed to be rehabilitated, that the ones that you're locking up. The people who own the drugs and who owns those ghettos, a bunch of big boys. They're making money out of the team. They're making money out of the team. So Boyka said, we saw him when he did drug there. Obviously, nobody expected Joseph Boyka to get drug, to be having smoke. 80-year-old Papa will be taking illegal drugs. Probably real drugs he will be taking is his medication. Those are legal stuff that I given to him by the hospital. A doctor prescribed it. Obviously, those are things we expect of an 80-year-old man. Who expect an 80-year-old man to be smoking zombie and smoking weed and smoking opium, marijuana, passing around the place? When he put it on there, he said he's doing this. Up to now, he's there now. Going to 2 years, drugs is everywhere. He goes around in the morning to go open pump, come up pump what they built for. They use 10,000 and build, put a thing and put it up. You go and dedicate it. The country, the old man with all these experience, he just fool the people. He just fool the people. 40 years experience, he fool the people. He fool the people like George Weah. When Weah got there, the people said George Weah from the slum. Okay, so you're going to do this, and they gain 6 years. 5 million people again 6 years. Then he's talking you won't come back. But come back where? To do what? To finish the people? So Liberian people, when they Liberians, if they know what they want for themselves, they must get rid of that CDC, get a tear option. Put somebody who will be the tear person who people will support, and they will change the whole system in that place. But from Unity Party, CDC, Unity Party, CDC, Kush will continue to kill the people, children. Because the two parties are the main people of Kush. Unity Party and two Ellen Johnson Selena. That Ellen brought the war, so she brought all the drugs, brought the guns. First, people were smoking marijuana and were beginning and growing up. That's what people are doing. People were smoking marijuana. But these things where people can look at the war and bought the war, people stand on and drop and die. They think killing people, they're gonna think that is you're Prince Johnson's son. Drugs. Every neighborhood got ghetto, and the police know these neighborhood ghettos are there. The ghettos are there. Even when they raid the children, the new user will come. The dealers are the one that is supposed to have sentences on. The woman who they just arrested, I think last week, we came with a suitcase. And she said somebody gave her the suitcase from Bangkok, I think from China or wherever they get the sugar to bring it, and the people throwing the drugs inside. And there's no kind of Chinese story, a Nigerian movie story. That woman, you're treating that woman with ease and because she got higher ups. Some of her boyfriend are big boys in the place, and they're treating her. She's laying down on an AC and passing auto. That woman's already being cuffed and locked up at the same time. You got that drug she brought. You know how many people were going to take it? But again, that's Bwaka and a group. These are things that they criticize. They criticize. Now they are telling people that we should do fast and prayer. You see the Parker saying the Liberian people? The Liberians should do fast and prayer because now push the drugs now is becoming an epidemic. It's all taking away the country. But when we are there, why you didn't do the same fast and prayer? We are there. You didn't know that was a national thing that we need a fast and prayer, and people need to do this, and people need to do that. They put all the blame on we are government. Now it's there. They don't want to put a blame on Joseph Boaga. When people still in Boaga government, they will say, "Oh, that the Omena know." I was listening to them today on Spoon. Everything they were seeing, still didn't say. The other one so the other one, the Omena know. Where Omen don't, where you don't know, but we are knew everything. We are everywhere. All the blame were on we are. Now they want to come and tell us that the Omen Boaga don't know. They're firing people. They're firing people. They come to fire 200 people from transport ministry. It gave the people who facing the legislative plate. They got John Djibouti there. They got other Liberians there who doing this thing, but they'll give it to Lebanese people to do it. Last week, the people protested. The police beat on the people. Boaga police by always beating on people anyway. That job we have police to come and feed the people. But the Joseph Boaga police, like Unity Party police, and they're always shooting at people and killing people. So now they want us to pray. That the thing is a national thing. So you just pray. You just pray. You just pray. You just pray. You gotta pray, you gotta pray. Let the people come, let the people pray and do they pray. And the other guy was there. Why you didn't pray? We are time. Also, Joseph Bogatana, then the country will come and move on. You have to move, you find solution. Your friends will find a solution the other days. They was protesting around the place. They were putting all the blame. Just use push to win election. The Kush everywhere, the Kush killing people, the zombie killing people, they are zombie, the same thing going on. People bringing drugs. I mean, a woman was sent to court today that Shure. You saw the play the woman slept last night. You ordinary man, you say go, you be ordinary man, you go go bring Kush. They will put you in better in central or better yara for you to sleep your morning mosquito. The woman slept in the comfort of a zone, in the comfort of a wherever house. We saw that very picture. So now people should pray for the country. Boaga yesterday or Saturday, he's going to dedicate something in Banga over there. 2 hours of people on the road. I think I'm going to chat to the conference. I don't use a black road there. 2 hours was stranded on the road. People who sort of go do their businesses and things. They have to sit down because Boaga have to pass on that road. These are the things that these guys criticize. The guys criticize. Let the Liberian people, if they don't get rid of Unity Party, CDC, they continue to sit down there, and CDC won't come by. I hope that thing what Joe will say, if he finished with the politics, he must sit down there and be enjoying himself, passing around. And lead the politics coming back, and the Liberian people find some guy with sense on the head to lead our nation in the right direction. That country need healing. And they are healing where you're going to pray. I don't want anybody to say pray here. Confusing God. Burkina Faso not praying. The Traore over there, he's not praying. He's moving on. Saudi Arabia is going to build, they won't come build 100 mosques, I think 100 or how many feet they won't build a bus. No. You build school, you build there, you bring the money, what do they want? Yeah. So Liberian people, they need to, the Papa talking today, you build 100 schools. The schools where you get there already, why can't you put money in the schools? Why can't teachers, volunteer teachers, why can't you pay these teachers to pump these schools out? The current schools that are there, pump it out. You build new one will be inside. You can't even pay teacher who will teach it, who will be teaching in the new schools. Or is it a project, he paid 100 schools. He paid 100 school, it did so. You didn't people stupid around here? People are not stupid. The propaganda that was used to go to the executive mansion, the propaganda was being used to better the people's life. Walk out, get there and just firing people. You come and fire 200 some people from transport ministry and give the people job to a Lebanese man. Can Lebanese people do that in Lebanon? Give the jobs, take the people out of jobs. You're supposed to be creating jobs for your people, for your citizens. That should be Joseph Boyka's primary responsibility, to create jobs. But his own thing is to remove the people, take them out of job. Who, if the people can send their children to school, they can send their children. He don't care. He gets up in the morning. He sit down. The people come to him. They talk to him. He recalibrate his brain, and he gets on it. He don't care. Then they tell him, "Oh, Joseph Boyka, no." What you mean, Joseph Boyka know that the people then were protesting to transport ministry, that they come and get a contract to the Lebanese people and take Liberian out of jobs. You think the Liberian people need to uprise? If they allow that thing to happen, those transport people then they will sit down and fold their hands and they will take the job. Boyka will continue to do it. And Boyka got there when he got ready for the people to LTA. He removed those people that were on tenure position. The Liberian people sat and they acted scary. He went there until he went to the bank, moved the point and put a Gizi brother there. The new guy importing out to LTA, another kissy man. The country now has become kissy-nized. If you are a kissy man, you're going to get a job. If you're a kissy man, when you commit crime, you're going to tell the people, say, "Oh, you gotta wait for the report first." But when any other person, they suspend you. If I go to Liberia, I steal $3 million, Joseph Boyka suspend me. I call it. He didn't get again for the government job. But you suspending these people, prosecute these people. If nobody go to jail for a good length of time, even you send them to jail for 1 year, you seize the property. You do it, Liberian people will come to the senses. But all those guys, they just there. They're just stealing everywhere because nothing can happen. The old man don't know. This is the old man who, when he submit names for people to be appointed, somebody will go to the place and change it. You don't even know. If I say a name, they change the names. If I get vultures around, those guys are a bunch of guys who just want to steal. They're all of them around the old man. Guys who want to steal from the old man, from the government. That they don't want more adito money. That puro thing there where the man will fail in Babulu. That thing there where less than 10 G can fail. The man says he spent 200 some more tasks. And today the man moving around free, going around, while he going around, he bought plenty of bleach, he brought a lot of lotion, the Egyptian ball passing around. Nobody can do anything to him. That thing they put down, the thing not even working. That thing he put down in Babulu. And that's only what's sort of supply the whole time. When I see the poor reservoir right here. That thing somebody can build in a yard. And he put down in Babulu. He said that reservoir and put down. The other post stupid. We saw reservoir in Cote d'Ivoire. You go to Jiglo, you see the reservoir, you supply the whole of the whole area. Yeah. But he go build something where after 3 weeks, the thing broke down. That's it. The public school are overcrowded. We need, you need new schools. Yeah. The problem, look, those places now, William Hicks, those places where got overcrowded schools, those are legitimate things. But are your teachers being paid? You cannot have volunteer teachers and then be passing around saying building schools. If you got a bunch of schools in the area, pay the teachers, put more teachers. That's building buildings and putting schools, building all around the place. So Joseph Boyka, they need to blame him and start blaming his lieutenants, because he is aware of all those things those guys are doing. Every stealing those guys are doing, he's aware. They probably tip when they steal, they give him some. That's what I want to believe. Because when you're not taking anything from the guys, you will be very straight with the guys and you will want to deal with the guys. But the way we're looking at things is that when the guys steal money, they go to his house in rehab and they distribute it and give him a couple of dollars from it. So I believe George Weah did that. So probably he learned that from George Weah. So those of you who want George Weah to come back, something wrong with you. Come back to do what? George Weah is still moving with the same people who brought disgrace to him and administration. He got the same people around him. You know, you don't see him moving around with Maxwell Kemeya, the guy who was accused in this way of rape, but he's still moving around with the guy. He wanted to take those people serious. We're getting 6 years with too much. It's long. Let it sit down. Why Eugene Nangwe still move around with the guy? He's one of the advisors. What the other guy need? Kochi there, or Akaras Gray there, Fina Bono there, or Seku Dramatek, when Kalasco them. These are the same people that who moving around with the guy. So he's still moving around with the point, and I said the man going to change. Change where? Change where? It's the same thing. If you thought that the guy was so bad this time because you had these people with him in your corner, and moving with these people, and you see he's still with these people, there's what Benjamin, it tells you don't have somebody different in our country. We need a third party in our country that people put their money behind and put the resources there and people do the right thing. Like Ibrahim Traore kind of guy. That begin using his country resources to do things for his own country. That begin who Trump want to bring here, he want to invite the man to America. The man said, invite me to go do what? The first thing I want put people with me to come, all that money I'll take it and do something here. I'll feed the hungry people. I will build a low-income houses. That's what Ibrahim Traore is doing. Less than 40. How many years will begin? You got old people that all around over there passing around. When the other one come, that project for CDC, the other Unity Party project, that nonsense I are going to be doing in our whole country. CDC kind of clean project, they take the money that the country money. The other they one at the days, no, CDC, Unity Party say for Unity Party, CDC say for CDC. That whole thing, why will not carry the country anywhere? That thing was not going to carry our country anywhere. It won't take off for anywhere. Because you're going to put CDC there, they're going to say, maybe things that Bwaga did, he didn't finish. We are going to finish it. When you go to delegate, they say that Unity, that all we're going to hear from these two corrupt political parties, CDC and Unity Party. That's the worst nightmare for the country like Liberia. If get rid of the two parties, you're going to see how the country will prosper. Get rid of the two parties. Because the remnants of rebels are the ones that are controlling the parties. Get rid of those parties. Come 2029, remove those parties and see how the country is going to be on the right path. Come on, less than, I don't even think from EW Junction to Rawafi, that road is even 80 miles. The people been facing, the government been facing that road since 2021. In 2025, the road they still facing the road. They get a contract, man, get a contract to Eastern Company that don't even have equipment to do anything about road. But the other company that have those equipment, they got them, they sat down there because McGill got interest in Eastern Company. They get a contract to Eastern Company. I was in Liberia 2023. It rained out there, the garden came to work. The water went in some of those potholes in because they put the cross racks, they put the thing on it, and they were supposed to put the coat top. So when it rained, the guys were using bucket to take the water from. Can you imagine, man? Using bucket to the water from in the hole so they can put the sand wherever things so the guys can work. The company don't have it, but McGill went and get a company, he get a contract to the company, he goes to the company after that, he go and credit money from the company to go run campaign. We know all that bullshit you guys were doing. That's what they sanctioned them for. To sat at the finance ministry over there. All he did was because he wanted to talk me high and tell me how to talk. They talk too much. I want to beginning and Papa say, I'm not going to talk me high. We got to go from protest to talk me high. You're protesting. Nobody know where the board and protesting for. We say they put it down and they don't want to go land. They're protesting. And I was seeing from the University of Liberia. They'll begin and go to the University of Liberia to wear khaki clothes. Yeah, Fidel Castro. The communist people there. They call him comrade. A communist way of calling people. Go read a communist book. That's all they learn. They put the backpacks on the backs and put, instead of putting books in those backpacks, they put racks in the backpack. And they protest. They chunking the police with racks. The police to take the ride, chunk everything. The Nyangami. Manigo man, what they call Nyangami. When you have a go there, you go when the Manigo man say two side Nyangami, I mean everything sport, everything cut. They say Nyangami. Two, you get we very difficult to repair. So that system in our country there, that our generation right now, the messed up because Kush killing these children, the drugs killing these children. They want to record on a playlist or wherever. The guys, there is no system put in place. CDC had their unity, their party, whatever, in six years, instead of them building vocational schools for the guys to go learn trade, they did what the guys to call noise behind them, munya, and call each other comrades. That's all they did. Because had they built vocational schools for these guys, those boys will be learning how to build houses, how to do woodwork, how to do plumbing. When they're doing the protest, those boys will not have the time to go there. So people like Akara Green and say, we can't build these things because when we're doing protest, we won't put to follow us. We use these boys, these men to destroy them, and they'll be puppets to us. So that's what we saw for 6 years. Dawopa, we knew that Dawo was a criminal. That was the one who masterminded everything. So we didn't expect anything from Dawo. But we are king. He messed things up. Let's be fair. Let's be fair to ourselves. If we're not fair to ourselves, our country will not go nowhere. We support that we have messed things up. Go in the country, you're going to know that the guys messed things up. 7 o'clock, once it get dark, you cannot drive. For EAW Junction to go to rehab to your house, if you reach to your house and you don't hit anyone or nobody that hit your car, it take great to go for that day. The place is dark, no electricity on those roads. No electricity, no light on those roads, no light. The road are leading to the president's neighborhood, no light. If you get on the road, rehab road going to Joseph Walker house, those people selling King Jews, bar, neck, all kind of music playing loud all over the place. Residential area is clean. Everything gets upside down in our country. But a Liberian men leave and get to some kind of Ghana airport, go to car or Felix International Airport. See them up already acting like, but they're coming from the dumper. Joseph Walker went, because they kissy family thing. The papa, your thoughts, NSA Samuel Doe was a travel president. Poga Pasma. The Liberian people are so freaking dishonest. They can't say that they can see the truth and close their eyeballs. They see the truth and close their eyes. They don't want to look. They see, they know the thing is right, but they cannot say, they don't want to criticize it because they are benefiting from it. Your say Kush was bad. Joe, we are bringing Kush. What a girl would wear dress with wear sneaker. Why I would call it name like Scooby. They get to wear dresses and wear Scooby. Fina Buno. Now girl, I know nobody can teach it. You hope I know protocol officer, nobody teach you how to dress. Ain't got nobody teach you how to put clothes together. She can wear all kind of raw things you going. She don't care. You say your pastor right, Fina Bono bringing Kush. They bring him drugs in the town. Zombie killing people. Joseph Wakana 2 years. What you got doing about the zombie? What you got doing about the drugs? It's killing the generation, the particular generation that we're part of. You go see some of your men down there, they tell the thing that they're so dry. They don't even have food to eat, but they're still taking those things. But then the government, the DEA agents, who do they go after? They go after the little fish. You go beyond Baple there and Talapia there. Why you get a real kuton and sitting down as how we sort of catch a kuton and stop everything. They can't do it. You go beyond Baple. Pojo. Or beginning in the even Pojo, the poor man selling the Pojo and the passing don't get and selling the Pojo passing around. Pojo, buy your Pojo. You go beyond Pojo. Pojo, when the fancy men bring it out, they won't care till the TV in the kinu and go back. They get a real kuton, the real baby face there from the cuckoo tune or then they got it, and you got Baple there around catching Baple, see catching criminal. The person who brought the drugs, you know the big people. You cut the people. Look, we need a president who Gerald wrote it. And I want to thought for 1 second, I don't know what made me to think that way. That Joseph Baga was going to be that person. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And the old man, first of all, I said the old man is old. He don't want to know bluffing, money, and fame and all those things. He just come to shoot all the guys who stole the money during Eddington, Jowiatan. He's going to go after them. That's what I actually thought. But then he's going after doing selective justice. You think anybody going to say that, yeah, you can't go back when you're doing selective justice? You won't go beyond 2 and you won't go beyond another point, and you let all the people who stole money from Erin Johnson's every time, including your own government. You're only suspending people, you're not prosecuting people, but you want to go beyond other people. They need to feel better, yeah. If there's, I heard the Ellen Port road going to Bella Yala, they need to cut that road off. Only chop off flies into Bella Yala. Fix it. Put the guys in jail 1 year, 2 years, and you open a fast track court to prosecute people who stealing. And just do it for at least 2 years, Papa Boaka. There will be your legacy. People will be afraid. If you push up my friend who I can see all the time go drink beer, you got evidence here prosecuting with a fast track court and send him to Bella Yala. He's there. While he's there, you're seizing his properties, confiscate everything he owns. When he comes from there, he will beg to even drink or plastic bag of water. You try it to 2-3 ministers. You want to say Africa, the people used to put ministers in jail. Directors went to jail on the Opoboy when still sent to jail. So, oh my brother, you were Opoboy age group. So we told her what you're going to do. When you came on the play, you get there, beginning just stealing all around Mo Ali. To get up, but that no beginning and steal bar away. I don't know. They say, oh, the woman, yeah, you owe, and when anything happened to him, come with tail over because I heard the law say so, and come fire or so the guy and just looting. Look at that thing where Mo Ali will put down in public. That thing, know the water, something for somebody, government to put down. I carry the woman way banger. It went dedicate water pump. Now look at that thing where Mo Ali saw to go dedicate. Yeah, but you put the old man in, Papa saw to be sleeping Saturday. You told the old man, put him in the car, you go speed with him and took him to Banga over there and he said, you doing those things, projects that were already paid for, you want to gain credit for those things. It's just the CDC and the Unity Party nonsense. All that CDC project. All that Joseph Boga project. You see the two groups, the two groups of human beings. These two, that particular two groups, they are our problems. You get rid of that CDC, you get rid of that Unity Party, and all the guys remove themselves from those parties and reform their brains and go and join the third party. The country will move on peacefully. The only party that can save that country is the third party. You get rid of CDC. I know we don't want to make human beings from somewhere. It's the same human being that going to, but when they go into the other parties, that third party, the brain will be reformed. They will know that they're going to another neighborhood, they're going to another terrain. They will not carry the ombre and whole day people chanting, the chanting thing, different thing, and they chanting it. Nobody know what they chanting, what they tell us. So African way of talking when we're coming up before we go go to this, bati. But now our men and tell those South African, we were not slaves before. I mean, I don't know if we were slaves, but we're not slaves before. Those are the South African way of chanting. How you got it? How the South African say? Used to say the South African way of operating. I didn't put up. Those guys don't want to go to LU for them to spend a 4 year and get out. They want to spend more than that because they want to be under the Palawato. Look at LU, the University of Liberia. That place, and that's somewhere where the people are supposed to put money and fix that place, and so the place can look like a good place that human being will go and sit in class. It's raining on the children. And look at all the guys who are in government pass under there. Joseph Walker went to the University of Liberia. Gafuane, the pass of the pass to that place. But you know, you have the North Seas to put money in the university and fix the place that other their own country brothers going to that place. They can't fix it. Then they still go to that place and sit on that place and say they go to school. Yeah. They should have put 10 million, fix the campus, fix all the building, people shutting up between those areas. Put fresh toilet in those places. That's why they're supposed to do that. The state-run university. Go to the university in Cocody over there. Go to the big campus in Abidjan. Go to the people because every area got a shoe the Yubugon, shoe the Makori, shoe the Kumasi. Those are hospitals. They're not clinics. Like you go to Labrona. Lakwasi guy uno area, you go to ERW, a guy uno place, you go to Mama Point, you got a shoe, that's a big hospitals. That's why the poor guy in Cote d'Ivoire over there. Country just rest house, country that had an independent in the 60s. But the people manage the resources. What do we do with our own resources? What do we do with our resources? It's a Yamoussoukro University. The university in Cocody over there. Because my man Noah used to go to Jean-Philippe Noah used to go to that university, so I know that place. They are foreigners. People living good lives over there. People doing their things in the country. But you go down there, the children that ran with us, they went to Ivory Coast, they got big there. They went back to Liberia, but you didn't want to go back because the place looked different. No electricity. But we got to take what bucket and put the water in the bucket and put flush it out. My man hands in the other day and said, my man, Jack, I'm going to come put I take water and put in the thing to go. I'm living Ivory Coast. The body how much give me there. That's it, my people. When the country want to prosper, we got to make that sacrifice. The leaders have to do that. They got to. You know what, Joseph Boakai don't have John Moru run him. John Moru was one of those guys who sat on Spoon Network to campaign and collect money. Almost 200,000 boys collected for Joseph Boakai to pay for poor workers and pay for that worker and pay for this other work and pay people. You know why? You know, Moru told him straight cut. If you want to send me to GSC, you cannot interfere with GSC. I cannot be going after other tribes. But when it's a kissy man that got in, whoever involved in anything when they tell me to slow down on a kissy man, I will not do it. If you want me to go there, Papa said straight rules. The rules apply to everybody, even you. Apply to you. The woman look at things they know the picking. You want put somebody in jail. That's why you don't see John Molu in the government. And John Molu ran campaign for Joseph Boakai. You think he don't want a job? You want a job. He wants a job. You're hearing yellow machine thing every day. That the vice president they talk to go to China to go look for yellow machine, but the public work minister, the engineer, and whosoever to know these things, they left them immoral. The motorcyclists, the people, the beginning, all in the streets, Central Monrovia, all there. We all know it's not okay, but you do not tell the people to buy all these gears. The children purchase the helmet, they pay taxes to central government, they purchase the jackets, they purchase even additional helmets for the passengers. And then all of a sudden, you just tell the people not to go to certain areas. And you know who brought those helmets that were selling to the children? It was brought in the country allegedly by the vice president Jeremiah Coon's company. Allegedly. The info we got. So another money making, like they go to Iraq to go for a war in Iraq. And the company that supply the bullet jackfruit things and all those things, and even the food that the soldiers were eating, I don't say Halliburton or what, it was probably owned by Dick Cheney. Who was Dick Cheney, vice president? So they obviously he don't want the war to stop. How did the country looking? But the drugs, we all need to put our hands together on deck. All Liberian. All Liberian. You know about turning, James? Do you even know what they call turnings, or does Unity Party know about turning? The central bank governor turning expire. The LTA turning expire. Man, shut your mouth with turning, man. Joseph Boakai can respect law in Liberia. Charles Taylor can respect law more than Joseph Boakai. Charles Taylor Samuel Doden. Joseph Boakai respect law. We can say turning now or turning over, turning now over. Those boys then went in that area there. Joseph Boakai were going to move John Muru and put John Muru over there when he John Muru was a crooked guy. John Muru a crooked yet the kissy guy and carried to the central bank. That the reason he never carried Muru around here. Muru told him plain. Papa, we gotta do what? We cannot criticize other people, then we'll go do the same thing where we follow the people 4 steps. The following George, we have 4 steps every day, every night. So they're making we have to think that he can come back and make a big comeback. That'll be a great disaster if we do that. Great mistake to take George Weah and bring back in the country as a president of the Republic of Liberia. That'll be a messy land. The thing will be messed up. Because there was nothing new that man gonna land. And there was nothing new he gonna do. He will do the same old thing, follow the same old steps, 6 and 7, and you're gonna have all these guys with him. Send Eugene Nangbe, Carlos Gray. When I said, can you imagine? I said those sat on spoon and said, when they take over the country again, they will pay their debt on the Unity Party. They will revenge. I got sick to my stomach. I said, one of the kid. I want to shut little boy. You won't revenge. You think our country that try ever reventing and won't go do that? Take Unity Party again and says yeah, moon and burning CDC. I said, when the guy made me sick that day, I said the guy's a stupid guy. That the guy was deputy youth export minister. I said, why you to beat on women? They want to pay their debt. They're coming back, they will revenge on Unity Party. My gracious. I said, God, Jesus Christ, don't do that. Do not, and look at it for the people, Joe. We are saying, you don't want to be in the president. He won't lay low. And which would be very good for him to lay low. Laying low will be a very responsible thing for we have to do. And those who are pushing him, those who are pushing him, they should understand that pushing will not be in the best interest of the nation. And those who want to push Joseph Boakai to come back, they will be so stupid to do that. They think that Paul, they think like brother Vatican. They get a bunch of old folks passing around and say they call themselves leader. Paul Biya saying on the other side saying one be president. We need somebody, Ibrahim Traore. Somebody that Ibrahim Traore who will take our nation's resources and use it to better the people in the country. To use our resources and better the nation. We do not want to see CDC and Unity Party. The two parties need to go down the drain like two-wheel party and DPL and go. Forget about. The new children that will be born would not even want to, we don't want to hear about the parties. Because the two parties hurt that nation. And the other one still hurting that nation. You put the old man on a highway from Monrovia to Banga to go and dedicate a $10,000 hand pump. Are they stupid? Who are those that even said and suggested that to the old man carrying down there? Papa sleeping here, just carrying everywhere, putting in the car, carrying, go this. We need Ibrahim Traore. Nobody carry me, and I won't be your president. Like broading and like president. You're carrying that. I get a real charted on you got it. I had Idi Amin. I was listening to Idi Amin. I did that today from Uganda. You were talking to your ministers. You say when I see anybody miss any cabinet meeting, I say, yeah, Idi Amin and Idi Amin, that Bernie kind of man in that. Flock the bunks that will go and just steal and they want to get away with it. And the only way the country will be okay. You do that thing, I think like bro will be okay. You take CDCs from there, you bring Unity Party. Your leave where he retire, he can sit down to his Labrador in Jamaica. He get tired and go to Jamaica. He won't come back to Labrador and come to Labrador. Yeah. That's why he need. Oh, dear, sit down there, you're bring your well, bring back to do what? What did he not do now? He coming to do? What we ain't do now? He can bring him back to do. To do what? Continue on the stealing, continue to pass them.
Women of Uganda very weak. They must get up quickly in the morning at about 5 o'clock.
Idi Amin.
If I found you not to attend cabinet 3 times without reason, you are out of government.
The kind of man we need people. The kind of man. You hear the man talking to the ministers? If I find out that you don't attend cabinet meeting 3 times, you are without giving genuine reason, you are out of government. Idi Amin had that. Like Bernie and people then.
If I found you not to attend cabinet 3 times without reason, you are out of government. You must tell our women in Uganda to work very hard. You must not make the women of Uganda very weak. They must get up quickly in the morning at about 5 o'clock. They are ready in Nakasero, preparing, ready to sell.
I won't buy a good way, I won't get it with me or 5 o'clock in the morning for. I can't lead all that bro need. It's in a family or get anything passing around, causing no young people. Somebody would tell ministers, what did you do? Show your report. You can show you suspend him. Well, I'll pay. Take the car from him. What the guy you're doing Ghana can Chizoboga do it? All those who work at the pleasure of the Chizoboga, they don't receive gas slip. Because they don't get teachers gas slips. They don't get civil servants gas slips. So why are ministers getting gas slips? To take all that things seized from the people. When I hire you, you're making 1,500, you pay your own way to go, you're paying teacher $100. Teacher can go to school and go teach. People civil servants then can pay the way and go. They get in the buses in the morning in the keke. You got people then getting free cars. You get cut all the things, act like Ghanaian president. Cut those things up. Their own people now who lie and brought it in front of us. The people gave up. The people they completely gave up. I don't even think they got they give Boga second. I don't think they're doing it. They give up. They are tired. And they are very tired with Boga not doing nothing good for the place. Yeah, they are tired. All the children. Children, these are guys who use the platform to raise money because women broke. We all knew that women broke. You never have money. The light poured out in the women. Yeah, these are the people that the only people that broke the story. They said they bought it, they purchased it and put it in the yard and planted the light pole in the yard so he can get current. That this is the guy who brought a woman. Now they're going to
the man renting a woman to IAA.
What kind of man get?
The man using a own car that he get.
The man get moral. The man brought the president, that the current president came to the executive mansion at Stanton. That the main platform you use as propaganda machine to get Joseph Boga to where Joseph Boga is. So at that time, we should have said he didn't have moral. Not now. No. If Boga sat on a criminal platform and made a criminal to bring him, then you want to question the criminal. I mean,
the guy had a payment to IAA. The man using his own car that he get, that he renting it. And the man taking 1,000 and change to pay for his own car. He renting it to the my people. The man renting his own car. But you can't blame the man. The central bank governor paying for your own house that you already paid, sent 20 years ago. He got his 60,000 from A. Is this the government we came to rescue? Is this the government that Mo Ali champion? Is this the government that people were under the rain and the poo-poo water? How soon we came to this? How soon we have destroyed a good government, a good rescue mission? How soon? Everywhere got problem. The people found some company from Turkey. Segu Dugle found them to come take care of the port of Buchanan. Why Segu Dugle sitting there? Mandela Cooper went to Guinea. She go for her own company to bring them. This is other one. Also representing the MCS and NAFA. All of them called imperial powdering. All of them. Double dipping. That you said, you guys saying that, I mean. Nowhere to run. Everybody hustling. Nowhere to hide. The government is jobo. The Liberian people are suffering. They can pretend that it's good, it's no better. The situation in the country is worse. When will President Boga wake up? When will President Boga start putting Band-Aid on wound and solve the problem and go into that wound and debride the wound and use surgical precision and do good treatment? When? I suspend you go sit down, I suspend you will pay. I suspend you will pay. Let's wait for MC, let's wait for LACC information before I take action. Are you kidding me? Let's check those out with the president. Let's see the corrupting they have involved in. I will start calling their name because I have dossier of information on them. Samuel Kofi Woods, Monica Kamar, Mandela Cooper, Colonel Crab, let's call the name. Louis Tamba, Uncle Sir Johnny. I will call out the name. Information that have reached me that they have built a cycle. And we pray that how you call him, Sylvester Graceful as well. He's in, thank God he's in Texas. He rests this morning. Everybody have built their own way. Our country is no more on autopilot.
The man who brought the old man to power, he's paid. These boys are space. I mean, they say the students here in a man in 2 year time, more than job, we are a man in name. It pass mad. The old man get there, the people begin there level in the mad. When they go to open some kind of thing, they spend 3G and fill one polo tank. Those polo tanks and those things are 700 or 1,000 for it. They buy steel raw, maybe they buy about 50 bags of cement. They buy those steel rods. The people spend basically $3,000 plus workmanship, everything. They put it all, they say that how much? They say they spend 200,000. That thing more at the bay in our play for about 40,000 I can pay that thing. The poor saying spend 250,000 to the other money, boy, enough ampy cream, over bleaching cream to get him on our red skin level. I mean Egyptian. So you have to maintain the color. Who would talk? The old man can't talk. The old man will not talk. Because that he begin and when he came from the scan day after they broke up with Ellie. So that the beginning was stuck with him. Yeah, when Ellie took on Unity Party on the other side of the party, the Unity Party that left with Joseph brother. So that he begin there. He carried it up begin him to LPRC. He begin using it, even the gas in selling that in European he said now he ran now too. The boy is stealing, go begin there. So much children stealing, old people stealing, the country yeah, coming. Swear we okay with it. Everything is moving on the other side. Why are people going home on the other side? Waka and boys then going home. They're dedicating projects and they don't even want to recognize those who started the process. You know that place in where I know that the middle of the church, the pastor said it. That he has to reconcile with we to make progress for the nation to move on. We cannot reconcile because he's the head now of the country. So he should be the man to call we are and the man out wherever and move the country on. When Ellen built that, when she went and broke Samuel Doe on a building down in Congo Town, the defense ministry. She broke it down because she don't want Doe to even have a legacy or no need in that place. It left with that woman. She wanted to move Doe need for SKD. So she broke Doe on the thing down and put the complex there. Now they name it after her. They call it Ellen Johnson complex. What kind of shit they call it over there with Ellen on it? I didn't want to draw. We have open it. Ellen started it, and she actually literally completed it. We are thinking. So he invited her there. But things that we are did, you know, the Unity Party people didn't stupid. They knew they all know that we are did those things. Those are projects that was done under his administration. At least call the people that be there. They passing around and say you want to reconcile the country. You cannot do cow poo reconciliation. Cow poo here, the sunshine, the tapper, it's high up, the shell is high, but when you put your phone inside, it's so real water poo you put in your phone. That kind of reconciliation can go in like you. You know, do a genuine reconciliation. I mean, going to the people, look at the unification day. What kind of day is saying call Joe? I called Joe, I called it. You even called you, called a man with a known number. When we are gathered, we are walk to your house. You are neighbors. We are walk to your house. Get there, you can walk, woman. Probably your man can stand inside. You don't get in car. You go and go to we house. The man at the beginning, I mean, when you drop in the rehab hall, that the man is called. You drop that the man is called.
On free fall. It's on free fall. And if the president continue to sleep on the country, if the president continue to waste time and think that man is going to fall from heaven to transform our country, tell me I'm telling you, we have no country. The people trusted Joseph in my boy guy. How can Edward Kofa get a job, a special envoy, and nobody know who I am? How can you hold a diplomatic passport and we're begging Donald Trump and say, don't give up visa restriction, Donald Trump? You know how many people out there get visa, get diplomatic passport on the water? You know? Have you asked Gregory Coleman, how much is the budget on this fire investigation? Oh, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you hard. I got information. Have you asked Gregory Coleman and Oswald Twed, the Justice Minister, how much the government have put in money-wise? They bought up with money. $10,000 free. It go to Kofa. Kofa took 2,000 and gave it to John Yanti family. They negotiating. Don't ask for 50,000. Ask for 100,000. No, don't ask for 100. Ask for money. Have you asked?
Christian Kofa.
Have you asked how much money? How much money? How much money was what? How much money is continuing being poured in this investigation? If I tell you, it will shake you. What balls do they are enjoying? Gregory Coleman and guys, listen, bring any Fiamomo, they will arrest them. They will make case, all of them. They will make money. Let me say this to all of you. I want you to check. Okay, when we received the information, I decided to send people there myself, Dr. Richardson. We sent people, they couldn't allow some.
Well, that's it. The children that were with the old man, those children that put him in the executive mansion, those children that put light pole in his yard. I think that light pole or Stanton and Portrait with Costa and it's still in the public yard. Maybe the EPF moving now because they thought Costa and put cameras on it, but it's still there, and the children are hungry. The children are hungry. The country is in a free fall. Corruption. Every morning get up, corruption. Now he taking the transport, they taking people jobs, give it to Lebanese people. I don't know when will Africans learn those things. Other countries of Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and those people taking over their own country resources and taking over their country jobs. Our own thing we're doing like Brewer is to say yes sir and play stupid to somebody and what so I mean that policy that it can make I can't make sense out of it. Then what is the purpose of creating a transport ministry when you're going to give the jobs that the people are supposed to be doing there, your employees, you the president, you're sat down there, the people who are supposed to do the job, you're taking the jobs and giving it to Lebanese people who are going to give you 30% and carry the other band of the money. Then what is the purpose of bringing the people? You're going to lay your people out, your people are going to be without job, and you're going to give the company to some Lebanese guy. Even the free the LRA over there, the Ralph International Airport, coincided the post sending all kind of funny things, Ghanaian all over the place. So that we are brought in. But there's a need for the people to take their country back. Why you going to fire people and bring in Joseph Boga got it and just firing people in crowd instead of sedition in fire? It took the people out of job that sedition is not human beings. They're not Liberians, they are foreigners. Now you're taking Liberian jobs and you're going to give it to foreigners. Lebanese people are going to be all over to the place down there. I don't know what Gregory Coleman got, because that Gregory back in last year, Gregory began to bring in those people. Though. He had the people that are less simply people, John Djibouti doing it, they're taking it from John Djibouti, a Liberian guy, they won't give it to a Lebanese man. Who then going to get all the money, package the money, and send the money to Lebanon and supply the money to Hezbollah, another rebel group. So that's why Liberia is that's it with Liberia. The only people who put the money there is probably put the country in a free fall. The country is on a Lamborghini, operating on a morale level. Already did project project, Joseph Waka project, Joseph Waka project. That's all we see from them. They don't give the people who supposed to get the credit, the real credits. They give it to who? To some wiggling old man who's sleeping, who don't even know who the people put over there overnight. He sees himself as president. He goes around and making campaign promises. We will build 10 schools. You're not campaigning paper. Build the schools and tell the people, say this school, this, move on. Or pay teachers. Put those who are volunteer on payroll. That's how we're going to do it for tonight. We'll be here again tomorrow.